Alrighty, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders, and welcome to the Pip Hunter Trading Show. My name is Gary Fickard, known to many as the FxBigDog. And in this show, we look for 20 pips in the market. We look for chasing after just 20 net pips in the market. Traders, if this is the first time you've been in this session, stick around. It's going to be real interesting as we go ahead and break down the charts, look for trade opportunities. This is in the live market. This is a live account. This is the real McCoy. I'll see you guys right after this. Alrighty, what's up, traders, and welcome to the show. This is going to be an interesting one. We had the rate decision that came out for the Canadians yesterday. They kept the rates unchanged. Sorry, they kept the rates at the forecast, and that is at they raised the rates 50 basis point, which they did stick to that number. 50 basis point. We're going to see how the markets reacted. We did get a strong Canadian move. But remember what we spoke about? We said that I don't believe, and this is the thing, I said I don't believe we're going to see this sustain itself for too long, and maybe this week. It may be this week, and next week we'll see a correction move. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on. But before we go ahead and get started, I like to always go ahead and make sure that the new viewers, that they are subscribed to this channel. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Not only subscribe to the channel, but also go ahead and smash the like button. Smash the like button so we can get this video out to as many traders as possible. And then, of course, if you go down below inside the description, check out the description down below. You'll see there's some great content there that's going to be able to give you links to our, firstly, to our website, TradersNetworkClub.com. Also, it's going to give you access to our social media. You want to go ahead and check that out. And then, very importantly, it'll give you access to our Telegram channel. I'm stuttering at the moment right now. But our Telegram channel. Now, the Telegram channel is going to be where we place trades here in the live market. We place trades here. All those trades will be sent to the Telegram channel so you can follow along the way. So everything we do, all the trades we place, whether we enter more trades, close trades, you'll know about it if you go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and connect to that Telegram channel. It is free. And free is great, right? Everything is great when it's free. So check it out down below. You'll see that Telegram channel. Go ahead and check that out. Now, I hope everyone is having a good week. And we've got Gary in the house right here. Good morning, Gary. Hector's in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Everyone's here. Great stuff. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the setups this morning. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is, oh, by the way, if anyone's got any questions about our services here at Traders Network Club, make sure you go ahead and email us at, there it is down below, support@tradersnetworkclub.com. Check it out. Go ahead and send us information if you want to, if you have any inquiries about our products that we have, services that we have here at tradersnetworkclub.com. Now, let's go ahead and jump in to some trade opportunities and take a look and see what we've got going here as we digging into the live market. So just as we always do, go ahead and take a look and see our trades that we have currently that are holding. So currently right now, we are still in, and yes, this US dollar CAD is just killing us right now. It's not moving anywhere. All right, so let's take a look at US dollar CAD. We're still in the US dollar CAD. We're down 51 pips on this trade. Let's take a look and see what's going on with US dollar CAD and see whether or not we should be cutting the losses on this one. And I have never in a year and a half doing this here in this live session have ever cut my losses, always taking profits, all right? So I don't think we're going to do it this time around either, all right? Now let's take a look and see what's going on here. Here we have. This is the 4-hour time frame. I have a swing going up right here. I got a third swing here. I got a fifth swing right here. So I got a five swing impulsive move. And if I take a look right here, we had a fourth wave down below right here. Market has gone ahead and traded below that fourth wave. So which means that this is a large wave going north. Now I'm going to take a look at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture says, big dog, we are range bound. All right, the market's sitting inside this range. Here's the tops, here's the bottoms right here. So even though I've got these swings going up right here, that's fantastic, that's great, but at the end of the day, this is still a range, and price can move back down to the range right here. So we could go down here before we go back up again. So I will keep adding on, and if the market is going to go up, we'll go ahead and take a profit, get the heck out of Dodge, and we'll go ahead and reevaluate our trade setup. But I'm not too concerned because the long-term outlook is still bullish on this particular pair. So US dollar CAD, I'm still going to hold on to US dollar CAD bullish, and it's just a matter of time. And what I can do as well is, even though we are range bound and that swings don't really hold up in a range, meaning that you don't see market cycles appearing inside a range, you would see more a 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 type of patterns creating inside a range. Because of that, I'm going to pay a little bit more attention to what's going on this downward swing. So if I look over here, I notice that the market came down here. This is the bounce. Oops, there we go. Here we go to bounce with the 1.618. So which means, traders, that this could be an inside structure. I'm going to go ahead and look at the inside structure just because I want to make sure I've got everything that I need in order to make trading decisions. And so I look at this inside structure right here, and I notice that we have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're in a fourth wave inside structure right here. We see a beautiful form of divergence, bullish divergence right here. And so again, remember I said yesterday, I said that the Canadian dollar is not going to hold that train for too long, and that it's going to come off its rails, meaning that if we see a bullish move on the Canadian dollar based on the 50 basis point hike, that it's not going to sustain itself for too long. And right now, I'm looking at this and I'm saying, interesting. It's not moving. It hasn't broken through those lows. We're still inside this little range right here. So I'm going to say that a upside move, even if it's just short term, is due. And maybe that short-term move could end up being a bullish long-term move. So this could be a nice little setup right here. The price can move up here. So this is a 4-hour right here. Seen divergence. Everything should line up. So this is, for me, right here, a nice little 1, 2, 3 right here. 1, 2, 3 pattern right here. Looking for price to go back up, take out the high, go up a little higher, maybe go to the 382 bounce, which is trading at around about 27.40. Now, price is trading at 26.40, so that's about a 100 pip upside move right here. I'm down about 50 pips, which means about 60 pips is going to be my profit target. I'm good. If we can get to that 382 bounce, we should be getting out of our trade, taking our profits, and running for the hills. All right, so that's what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to continue to hold long on US dollar CAD. Now, let's go ahead and good morning, Mike. Orlando is also in the house. Good morning to you as well. Larry as well. Good morning, Larry. So let's go take a look at new opportunities. Let's start off with the Aussie CAD right here. You know what? Actually, yeah. Let me start with the Aussie CAD right here. I'll actually no. And to be honest with you, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to go to the New Zealand CAD right here. New Zealand CAD is sitting up right here. Let me see here, traders. All right. So we got this 1, 2, 3. Hey, listen here. Yesterday, the news came out. We saw this bearish move on the New Zealand CAD because of strong Canadian dollar. But did it sustain itself for too long? No, it did not. Listen here, traders. When we saw this inside structure taking place right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me go ahead and mark it off right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We said that price is going to take out that low, and then when it does, right here is going to be a buy zone. Now, not only is it a buy zone, but check this out. We've got a nice bullish divergence here. All right, bullish divergence. Price moved up. So despite of that bearish move to the downside based on the news out in Canada, it didn't hold for too long, did it? This is a 4-hour time frame. So for 4 hours, it held its ground, but after that, it's over, Johnny. All right, price moved back up again, so which means that the Canadian dollar lost ground, or at least lost its strength against the New Zealand dollar, and the New Zealand dollar overpowered it and actually rallied back to the opening of that 4-hour. So that's pretty solid, and so I think we got it. So I'm gonna. Look, you want to buy long. Now, the question here is, And this is the question here. Here is if you look at the 1 hour right here, I could go to 15, but a 1 hour should be fine. But look at the 1 hour. The 1 hour is giving me a swing going up right here. We see that price has hit the 1.618 right here, so which means that we get a new swing going up right here. So this is the issue that I have right now. I want to be long on New Zealand CAD, but I don't want to be long when price is going to pull back. I know it's going to be bullish much further up, but the thing is here in the short term, I can see that there's a correction is due. All right. Now I could be wrong. And have I been wrong before in the past? No. My wife says yes. All right. No, I have been wrong in the past. So I might be wrong and the price can continue to rally. But the thing here is I have to stick to something that I can believe in. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this and say, well, we're going to expect some pullback and then the rally taking off. So there's probably going to be a 15, maybe a 20 pip pullback and then a rally. So I could enter here and then wait. And if the market does pull back, go ahead and re-enter and then get out when we're back at break even here on the first entry point. Or I can simply just wait for it to come back down here to the support level and then buy at that support level there. So it all comes back down to because traders, the issue here is, or not the issue, but the result here is whether I enter right here or I wait for it to come back a little bit deeper, I'm still going to make my 20 pip profit. All right, I'm still going to make my 20 pip profit because I'm expecting price to go up to this level right here, which is priced at 82.70 or 05, right about here. Is that right? Hang on, let me. Oh, my bad. 82.70. My eyes are messed up. So 82.70 right here. So 82.70 is where we're expecting price to move to. It's trading at the moment right now at 82.47. So there's at least a 22 pip move, maybe a little bit more, but 22 pips right here that the market moved up to. So I definitely will be seeing 20 pips in the move. But I think it's better that I wait for this pullback. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to stand aside on this. But this is what you can do. You can go ahead and monitor this, all right, because you're a lot less busier than I am. Right. Okay. So what you're going to do is, what you could do is, number one, you could go ahead and put in a pending order down a little bit lower right here. Do a penny buy order. You could go ahead and set an alert down here when the market gets there to alert you. And then go ahead and look to trade it back up long. But 82.70 is the target to the upside. So that would be your entry point on the pullback. I'm actually looking at the 1.618 right here. And the 1.618 is around about 82.38. So we might only see about a 10 pip move, but I'm going to go ahead and say that it all depends how this candle closes out. If we get a big bearish candle right here, we might move down 15 or 20 pips. But if it's not, if it's an indecision and another candle down below and it slowly works its way down, we might only see a 10 pip dip and then a rally. All right. So I'm saying if you get even just 10 pip pullback, it might be even good to go ahead and enter that point as well. But the point here is market's going to rally. I'm not going to trade it at the moment right now. Not a good spot for me to get in. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put a pin on that one. And then let's go to the Aussie. Maybe the Aussie is set up a little differently, the Aussie CAD. All right. And if we go to the 4 hour right here, let's get some directional. All right. So on the 4 hour, we did not buy on the 4 hour because of this resistance up here at the top yesterday. There's that 4 hour bearish candle, and we never came back to support. So I'm going to do the same thing. We're at resistance again. I do believe price is going to rally. So let's go to the 1 hour. And the problem here is this is where my target is. So I'm very close to my target. I'm at resistance. Traders, I'm afraid to say, I'm going to stand aside on the Aussie CAD. All right. Even if I didn't see resistance at the top, with this big rally right here, I'd have to get some pullback before getting in on that trade. I'm not going to be doing that, so I'm going to be on the sideline. But again, you can see how the Canadian dollar did not sustain that strong move that we saw at the early stages of the day when we had the rate decision yesterday. And then let's go take a look at CAD Swiss, another Canadian cross right here. Let's see here, CAD Swiss. We are starting to see a little bit of a rally here. And that's, listen here, I know we only got a certain amount of time during our sessions where we look at the markets. And sometimes when we get here, the market's already moved. I mean, look at this pair right here. This pair right here, based on this AB swing right here, we would have been bullish, but it's already moved 22 pips already, 23 actually. And we're chasing after 20 pips in the market. So when I look at this right here, I'm like, man, I would love to get in on those, but I'd have to wait for some pullback. Now, I'd have to go to a 15-minute time frame and draft up something on the 15. Now, if you look over here on the 15, you see here is our swing, right? It's taken out the high at the moment right now. So we expect it to go towards this level. And the reason why I don't enter when the market's broken through that high is because we could have what we call an irregular flat. Now, notice that we came to a 382 bounce, and price can go ahead and work its way back, come back down a little lower, and then take off. Buying and bullish might be the way in because of the fact that we're losing a little ground against the Swiss, and that's another conversation I'm going to have in my hybrid trading room. So for those that are not part of my hybrid trading room, and I know there's been a lot of inquiries about that, I'll have information about that next week so that you guys can jump into my hybrid trading room to get information about what I believe that the Swiss might go ahead and do. Now, this is the thing right here that you guys need to know, all right? When the market is at this high right here, taking out the previous high, a lot of traders would think this is a nice little break and they can go ahead and trade it towards that target. And the truth is, yes, you can. But if you're really looking for a good price to get in, you'd have to wait for price to come back down to support or a deeper retracement level. It's not there yet. So I'm going to stand aside with the expectation that we're going to get a downside move with the CAD Swiss. And then at this point, I may possibly want to go ahead and look to go ahead and buy it. I'm going to stand aside on the CAD Swiss. All right, let's see if we got something this morning. Come on, man. Euro, US dollar. All right, so the Euro, US dollar, I think we might have something here on the Euro, US dollar. Let's see here. Am I going to be buying or selling Euro, US dollar? Let's take a look at the larger time frame first. All right, so we have a wave structure 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're in a fourth wave. Oh my goodness. The market's killing me this morning. All right. Let's take a look over here. Good morning, Rex. So we have, hey, Ollie's in the house. Good morning, Ollie. I didn't see you there. So we have support and resistance here. The market came off support right there. Prices moved up a little bit. Okay, so let's take a look and see. If it come off support, we're going to resistance, so we should be looking to buy. So we should be buying US dollar, Euro, US dollar, at least in the short term. But let's take a look at the 15-minute time frame right here. And the reason why I go to the 15 is so that I can pick up some trends, because the market's trending all the time, right? For those that said, what, Big Dog, are you kidding me? Yes, the markets are trending all the time. Look at this. Now, this is the reason why I go down to the 15. When I see a nice bullish move on the 1 hour or even the 4 hour time frame, I'll go ahead and break it down here on the 15. And the reason why I break down the 15 is because now I'm seeing that the market is structured right here. Now, remember, I said I want to be bullish on Euro, US dollar, right? But this is the problem. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and price is here at the 127. So what am I going to expect? I'm going to expect price to dip back down, take out the low, and then right here, this is going to be my buy zone. So traders, once again, just like the other pairs, even though it's setting up for a buy, it's not time to get in on that trade. So I'm going to stand aside on the Euro, US dollar. But hey, listen here, traders, if the market comes back down below and takes out these lows right here, which I believe is around about, let's see here, is it 1.0680? give or take a few. So 1.0680 right here. I'm going to have to make these numbers bigger. Then you could go ahead and look to go ahead and buy it. Now, could you take on some short-term sells? Well, let's take a look here. Could we sell this retracement? Well, it's 17 pips. I like to get at least a 30 pip move. Even if the market comes to that 382 right here, or even that 1.618 right there, it's 16 pips. 16 to 20 pips. I like to get at least a 30 pip buffer. All right. I don't have that. We do see divergence, so I am expecting price to dip, but it's only going to be about a 16 to 20 pip drop, and then we might see price turn back up again. So does it make sense for me to want to sell against the trend right here? I'll only sell against the trend if I'm getting enough out of the correction move. Right now, I'm not getting that in the correction move. Now, all right. Now, Dip says here, Gary, did you say stay long on CAD Swiss? CAD Swiss, we're currently not in on the CAD Swiss. Take a look right here. I'm not currently in on CAD Swiss, so I'm only in on US dollar CAD, and the US dollar CAD is the one I'm staying long on. Now, your question on the CAD Swiss, we were looking to get in long, but we're looking for a correction on the CAD Swiss. So CAD Swiss should be heading up towards that target, but I said that I'm preferably not going to enter here on the run. And I think another reason for that is if you take a look at the profit potential, we've got about 12 pips before we get to that target. So even if I did get in on this, it's only 12 pips up. It's not a good place for me to get in it. All right, because if the market is going to be trendy up, all right, which means if it's going to do this, then sure, there's going to be pullback and then another rally. So we may end up getting our 25, but I'll have to be in this dip first. So the better place to get in here is when the market comes back down to support, and we can go ahead and buy in at support right here. Yeah, it was the CAD US dollar, my friend. All right, so pretty much that's it for the setups. Now, traders, these sessions will not be mostly being sponsored by our sponsors, and we want to go ahead and show appreciation to 8cap after this. All right, traders. Well, if you have not got a trading account yet and you're looking for a broker, check out 8cap. They got great feeds, great spreads, and a great service, things that you need when looking for a broker. So check out 8cap. And by the way, you have to be an international trader, which means that you cannot be based in the U.S. If you're outside the U.S., 8cap is a broker that you may want to go ahead and check out. All right, traders. With that being said, I think we're pretty much locked and loaded. It is Thursday. We're heading towards the end of the week. We've got only one trade in on the US dollar CAD. That's about it. And that's it. Make sure you go ahead and check out your email over the weekend. We will be sending out some information about a trading session that Cameron's going to be running to give you guys more access to these trades on a regular basis. So Cameron's decided that he wants to go ahead and create his own little trading room, and he wants to go ahead and talk more trades on a more regular basis. We are going to reduce our sessions here on YouTube, and we're going to move around a few things. So keep an eye through over the weekend. We'll be sending out an email, just getting everyone updated on that. Appreciate everyone here. And once again, traders, if you have not subscribed to our channel, make sure you go ahead and do that. Smash the like button. But also go ahead and check out our website, TradersNetworkClub.com, for any great opportunities that you might be looking for. So check it out, and we'll see everyone back again. Next week as we dig back into the markets. This is FxBigDog signing off.